Hello everyone, in this video let us solve this question. So we have x raised to power 6 is equal to 2 raised to power 6. So here, we have to solve for all the values of x. So x is the unknown, we have to solve for. Now to do this, solution. So the question is x raised to power 6 is equal to 2 raised to power 6. So the first thing we're going to do is to move 2 raised to power 6 over to this side. So this becomes x raised to power 6 minus 2 raised to power 6 is equal to, here becomes 0. So with this, we can write 6 as 3 times 2. Then this becomes x raised to power 3 times 2 minus 2 raised to power 3 times 2 is all equal to 0. And following this rule, that if you have a raised to power b times c, this equals in bracket a raised to power b power of c. Okay, so applying this rule right here and here also, what we then have is this, that in bracket x raised to power 3 all raised to power 2 minus in bracket 2 raised to power 3 all raised to power 2 is equal to 0. So what you then have is difference of 2 squared. If you have a squared minus b squared, this is equal to, in bracket, a minus b multiplied by a plus b. Okay, and in this case, the value of a is equal to x raised to power 3, while the value of b is equal to 2 raised to power 3. So with this, what we then have is, in brackets, a is x raised to power 3, then minus b, 2 raised to power 3, all multiplied by a, x raised to power 3, plus b, 2 raised to power 3, all is equal to 0. So from here, we can equate this to 0 or equate this to 0. So we have it as x raised to power 3 minus 2 raised to power 3 is equal to 0, or this x raised to power 3 plus 2 raised to power 3 is equal to 0. Now, for this first equation right here, in which we have it as x raised to power 3 minus 2 raised to power 3 is equal to 0. So let's first start with this. Now, looking at this, what we have is something in this form as a raised to power 3 minus b raised to power 3, and this is equal to, in bracket, a minus b multiplied by a squared minus plus ab, plus ab plus b squared is all equal to 0. Now, with this is equal to, in bracket, expanding this, a is x, then minus b is 2, multiplied by a squared. A is x, so x squared, plus a is x times b is 2 plus b is 2, so 2 squared is equal to 0. Now from here, what we have is, in bracket, x minus 2 multiplied by x squared plus x times 2, 2x, plus 2 squared, 4, is equal to 0. Now with this, we can equate this to 0 or equate this to 0, such that what we then have is x minus 2 is equal to 0, or x squared plus 2x plus 4 is equal to 0. So starting with this first equation right here, in which we have x minus 2 is equal to 0, move minus 2 over to this side, the value of x is equal to plus 2. And with this, we have gotten the first solution of x. Now, for the other solution of x, let us solve this quadratic equation. Now, to solve this, we're going to make use of the quadratic formula, which is given by, with respect to x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now, the coefficient of x squared is 1, the coefficient of x is 2, and then we have the constant plus 4. So with this, x is equal to minus, the value of b is the coefficient of x, which is plus 2, so minus 2 plus or minus square root. B is the coefficient of x, which is plus 2, so 2 squared, then minus 4 times a is the coefficient of x squared, which is 1, times c, the constant, is plus 4. Then all over 2 times a is 1. So with this, what we then have is x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus square root 2 squared is 4 minus 4 times 1 times 4 is 16 all over 2 times 1 is 2. So then x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus square root of 4 minus 16 is minus 12 all over 2. So with this, the value of x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus, we can write root minus 12 as root minus 1 times root 12, then all over 2. So x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus root minus 1 is I times, we can write root 12 as root 4 times 3, then all over 2. So with this, x is then equal to minus 2 plus or minus I times root 4 is 2, then times root 3 all over 2. So with this, the value of x is then equal to, from here, 2, we cancel 2, 2 we divide 2, we have 1. So x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus I times root 3. So therefore, the value of x2 is equal to minus 1 plus I times root 3, while the value of x3 is equal to minus 1 minus I times root 3. So with this, we have gotten the three solutions of x from this first equation right here. Don't forget, from here, x raised to power 3 minus 2 raised to power 3 is equal to 0. Now, from this other equation, let us then get the other solutions of x. So from the equation x raised to power 3 plus 2 raised to power 3 is equal to 0. Now this is in the form of a raised to power 3 plus b raised to power 3. And if you have something like this is equal to, in brackets, a plus b multiplied by a squared minus ab plus b squared. Okay, and in this case, the value of a is equal to x, while the value of b is equal to 2. So inputting this, okay, let us then expand this equation. This becomes, in bracket, a is x plus b is 2 multiplied by a squared. A is x, so x squared minus a is x, then times b is 2 plus b is 2, so 2 squared, all is equal to 0. So from here, x plus 2 multiplied by x squared minus x times 2, 2x plus 2 squared is 4, all is equal to 0. So at this junction, we can equate this to 0 or equate this to 0. So from here, x plus 2 is equal to 0, or x squared minus 2x plus 4 is equal to 0. Now from this linear equation right here, that x plus 2 equals to 0, x plus 2 equals to 0, let us move plus 2 over to this side, shows that the value of x is then equal to minus 2. So with this, I've gotten the fourth solution of x, okay, as minus 2. Now from this other equation, which is a quadratic equation, let us then solve for the value of x. So making use of quadratic formula, which is given by x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now, here, the value of a is the coefficient of x squared, which is 1. The value of b is the coefficient of x, which is minus 2. While the value of c is the constant, which is plus 4. So, inputting the values of a, b, c into the formula, the value of x is then equal to minus, b is minus 2, so in bracket minus 2, plus or minus square root, b is minus 2, so minus 2 all squared, minus 4 times a is 1, times c is 4, then all over 2 times a is 1. So with this, the value of x is equal to minus times minus 2 is plus 2, plus or minus square root of minus 2 squared is 4, then minus 4 times 1 minus 4 times 4 is minus 16, all over 2 times 1 is 2. So with this, x is equal to 2 plus or minus square root of 4 minus 16 is minus 12 all over 2. So solving this further, the value of x is equal to 2 plus or minus, we can express root minus 12 as root minus 1 times root 12 all over 2. Shows that from here, the value of x is equal to 2 plus or minus Root minus 1 is I times root 12 can be written as root 4 times 3, then all over 2. So x is equal to 2 plus or minus I times root 4 times root 3 all over 2. So with this, the value of x is equal to 2 plus or minus I times root 4 is 2 times root 3, then all over 2. So with this, the value of x is equal to, now 2, we divide 2, we have 1. So 1 plus or minus I. So 2, we also divide 2, we have I times root 3. Now from here, the value of x5 is equal to 1 plus I root 3, while the value of x6 is equal to 1 minus I times root 3. So with this, we have 6 solutions in total for the solution of the question right here. The question x raised to power 6 is equal to 2 raised to power 6. So we have 2 real solutions and then we have 4 complex solutions. So the first real solution is x1 is equal to 2 and the second real solution is x4 is equal to minus 2. So with this, we have gotten the solutions for the question. Okay, I hope you've all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.